Cody, come back. Cody, come back. Oh my God. It's another episode of the Wanger Show, y'all. How y'all doing coming in on a Wednesday morning? Drinking beer on a Wednesday morning, drinking Red Bull on a Wednesday morning. Beardo.
What's up?
Oh, you should
My
turn your
way?
mic up.
No,
Oh, there you go.
I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Why
For a
does it sound
second,
like I'm far away?
you sounded like this.
I'm good. How's it going?
Doing good, man. Doing very good. Got a different setup here. We'll explain that in a minute. Because, well, it's only two of us.
Yeah.
Our little baby boy.
We should have a photo of him right here.
Ah, damn it. Maybe okay, you know what?
You know, put it in post.
Boom. There's our baby boy. I'll keep him there the whole time. Look at his cute little face. Just do. I miss him so much. I really do.
Yeah.
You really don't know how much a friend can have an impact on you when he's gone for so long.
Well, because you work with him every day.
It's very true. I don't have anyone to go to lunch with me anymore. Frank, the great editor at Collider, doesn't like to go to lunch with me a lot unless Cody's there, and even when Cody's there, he doesn't like to go to lunch with us. So
he doesn't like to go out in general, or
no. I mean, well, today he had an excuse, or excuse me, Monday he had an excuse. I can't speak for Tuesday, but he brought his lunch, and then sometimes he's like, "Nah, I can't." He's a busy guy, unless he wants the Asi bowl or Creation or whatever the fuck. It's this weird bowl of paste that they like to eat. It's gross.
Where's that at?
I have no idea. I don't know. Do you like that shit? Do you like weird foods?
I assume you guys eat all around that area. Of,
yeah. There's a whole section in Burbank for us to go and eat it. Yet, me and Cody end up going to Chronic Taco like 3 times a week.
Really?
We go.
You don't
No.
get sick of the burgers there, or the burritos?
No. I can't get sick of Chronic Taco, man. It's fucking good shit.
It's like assembly line food.
Well, I mean, people like freaking Chipotle.
Yeah, well, yeah, they do, but I get sick of that too.
I hate Chipotle.
There's a difference. It seems like they're the same thing.
Well, Chipotle is more like hipster Mexican. It's not real Mexican food.
It's white people Mexican.
It's white people. And so is Chronic Taco, but I think Chronic Taco is a little bit closer.
What do you mean
closer to
Mexican?
Yeah, like hole in the wall kind of Mexican food places.
I can see that. It's closer to like a taco truck type burritos.
Yes, but still, it's not quite. It's riding the line. It's very much riding the line.
That's why you got to go to like the hole in the walls. Of,
oh man.
Yeah.
In La Mirada, LM. There it is, right there. Oh no, that's
LA.
LM. No, I got a.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm not used to this fucking camera stuff. I'm rolling up there, right? Yeah. There's a great restaurant called Mexico 1900.
Yeah.
And they've got probably the best salsa I've ever had. Because I'm not like a hot salsa kind of dude. I recently got into mild salsa. Check it out. And they got some really good salsa there. It's very flavorful. No, not a salsa guy.
No, I like salsa. It just hurts
farted.
my stomach like every time I eat it.
Do you like hot salsa?
I do, but like the next day, I'm like dying in the bathroom. It doesn't hurt your stomach at all. No, you got that strong stomach.
I don't know. I guess it just depends on the salsa.
Do you sweat when you drink or when you eat the salsa?
No. Well, again, I don't go for the hot salsa.
You don't get really hot.
No. So I just go for. Oh my God!
Dying.
Just threw up a lung.
Yeah.
So yeah. Why did we go there? We were talking about fucking food.
Your lunch
Cody,
at Collider.
Yeah.
Cody. Where's Cody at? He's in Ireland?
He's in Ireland. Well, by now he's back. It's Wednesday, so he is back. So he just was an asshole. He didn't want to record with us this morning.
Midweek.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
It's fucked.
Is because I saw you guys making jokes on Twitter. Was Star Wars really filmed out there?
Yeah. The islands.
So
whatever the fucking island, the Shreve Islands, or I don't know.
So when Cody is like, I'm looking for Luke's spot, like it's really out there.
Oh yeah, no, he planned on taking a helicopter all the way out there,
really,
and visit it. Yeah.
It's the real thing. It's not like he wasn't joking. Like, oh, this looks like it could be Luke.
No, they filmed that spot in Ireland. Let me see.
But they wouldn't let him go there.
Weather conditions prevented them from going.
Oh, so like you can legally go there. Though.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard they've like shooting there was dangerous. Like they could only shoot during the day. So I don't know how it is at night, but you know if there are night scenes in that area for the Last Jedi, it's probably some set green screen stuff.
Yeah.
Let me see. Ireland Islands.
I thought it was all a joke. I thought it's like, hey, let's
No,
like
he was
Luke.
actually trying to go and check it out. I'm trying to see the name of the island here.
Have you been to the Hawaii one for Jurassic Park?
No, I've never been to Hawaii, but when I do, because I am going to go sometime in my life, hopefully, unless we all die in a nuclear holocaust,
No.
which probably will happen, I plan on going there.
That's like a
first.
thing, right?
Yeah. They've got the whole gate.
The Welcome to Jurassic Park
gate. The open land where all the gallimimus are running.
I don't know that
Yeah,
term.
they're like running like a flock of birds, and then they start running from. It's just like an open field.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
that's a real place.
It's a real place. It could be any open fucking field in Hawaii, and I'll think it's Jurassic Park. They shot the whole goddamn thing there. So
did they really?
I mean, the original one they did.
What about you? Don't think the Lost World?
I think there's I think they shot some stuff. I think that it's a lot more CG heavy, obviously, but I think they shot in Hawaii.
I was watching the Lost World recently, like last week.
No.
I just saw one part because I was watching it with my girlfriend and she's like, I don't remember this at all, and I don't know if she's seen it before.
Which one was? Oh, Skellig Islands or something like that. Skellig, I don't know.
That's an island for where they shot Luke's scene.
Yeah, Luke and Ray shit.
Where he's looking out.
Yeah.
Which one? What?
What?
For Lost World?
Oh no, which scene did you guys?
It was the one where I don't know his name, but I think he's from Fargo. The white guy that looks like Bruce Willis, kind of.
Talking about William H. Macy?
No. He's a separate character. He's the one that he goes to take a piss. And the little raptor things.
Oh yeah, the compies. Is
that what they're called?
Yeah, they got a long name that I can't pronounce. It's like Compisampsaurus or some shit. That's the guy who plays a Russian dude from Armageddon.
Is he?
Yeah,
I feel like that's the guy from Fargo, but I don't know.
He is in Fargo. Yeah. God, what is his name? I'm trying to.
Lost World.
Peter.
Dinklage.
Score. Not Skarsgård. It's Peter Stormare.
Oh, that's him.
I think so.
No.
Peter Stormare.
Wait, let me see. Camilla Bell's in Lost World.
Yeah. It's the opening scene. She's the little girl.
Island.
Yeah. Mommy, Daddy, I found something. I love that fucking movie. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Peter Stormare is Dieter Stark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's in Fargo and 22 Jump Street.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Lebowski.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, he's in a bunch of shit. Bad Boys 2.
The Coen Brothers movies. I just remember him from Fargo because he looks like a knockoff Bruce Willis.
He's a great actor. He's in a lot of shit. He's a professional singer too, I think.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
You know who's in the Lost World? Pete Postlethwaite.
Pete Postlethwaite. Who the fuck's that?
He played the dad in Inception, but he's also the dad.
The hunter.
Yeah. But he's
Bastards.
He's in Usual Suspects. He's the guy that hands him the files.
Ooh, Usual Suspects. We can't talk about that. Can't talk about
Bryan
it.
Singer.
Yeah, you go for him.
Yeah.
You go for that one. Yeah, that's a twofer.
Yeah. Kobayashi is what he played in.
The fake Kobayashi, right?
Well, he was the
face of it. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Oh boy.
He's not Kobayashi.
Oh boy.
Or is he? He's the one that handing them the files. Like, here's what you got to do. He's actually a great actor. He's been in a bunch of shit.
He passed away too,
like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Or 2011.
It was a couple years ago. It was a couple years ago.
No.
Two couples.
Four
couples. Three couples. Oh, math.
Yeah.
We want to do math again?
You're not strong in math, bro?
No, fucking hated math. Who the fuck? That's why I write and direct.
That was the easiest. Math was the easiest thing.
No?
Because it's like you figure it out. That's the answer.
Well, yeah, but when you get all complicated with it and shit, who likes it?
You just follow the steps. It's like here. Like with you, you know how to edit a video. Okay,
yeah.
You follow the steps. You create a project. Import,
true, but there are some equations that are so fucking dumb.
What do you mean dumb?
Like, what's the point? Why do I need this?
Oh, you mean like word problems? Where hey, two trains are coming.
Oh, don't even get me started on word problems. Like the easiest ones were obviously here's the equation, and then your professors, they give you fucking note cards. You're
solve for X.
Yeah, you just put all the fucking things on. Okay, yeah, no problem. You
just
plug all that shit in. But I just don't like it. I'm not a fan.
It's just memorizing stuff. Like when you take geometry, you know the angles.
PEMDAS. Is
that what it is? Oh, the parentheses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it PEMDAS?
The please excuse
my dear Aunt Sally.
Yeah. That's PEMDAS. That's
see,
right.
I don't fucking.
But then like the SOHCAHTOA.
You know what gets me fucking hard?
What?
The comma rules. You ever learn the comma rules?
No. What's the comma rules?
I don't know all of them, but
What's a comma rule?
no, like in college I learned like there's specific rules behind commas that you have to follow by, and a lot of people don't really know. There's like 6 or 7 steps behind commas that a lot of people don't know about when to use a comma properly.
Wait, in math or in writing?
No, in writing.
Okay.
No, not in math. What do you
Okay.
fucking use commas for?
Thousands.
Oh, okay.
Millions?
All right.
Quadratics.
Quadratics. I don't know what the. But yeah, no. I remember it blew my fucking mind in my English class.
What's a comma rule?
It's just like when to use specific commas.
No,
like,
but like, what's an example of?
I mean, like the obvious one is like listing. You know.
Oh, yeah,
But there's other ones.
Do you use the Oxford comma?
No.
Do you know what it is?
No, I don't know.
It's the third comma in a line of lists.
Oh, oh god.
I use it every time.
Yeah, for the
long. Use it or else you don't know. Like the third option.
That's hard.
Where
I think for the most part I never did. I was just always and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's like, hey, the Wanger show features Brian, Cody, and Cobster.
Yeah, and I wouldn't use it.
You wouldn't use before Cobster. You wouldn't use it. Brian, Cody, and Cobster.
Yeah. Oh, but then it looks like it's a pair. You know.
Yeah.
It's a toss up. I like to. I don't know. I don't fucking remember.
I use it every time just because I know.
You just in case.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't hurt you.
But one of the common things I remember is that you're supposed to use a comma like when you would take a breath in the sentence. Mm-hmm. That's right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's when I was like, should a comma go here? But
I always remembered I'm trying to remember one of the rules. No, there were some ones that fucking tripped me out, dude, because there were so many Let me try to look it up.
What is a comma rule? I get confused with semicolons and regular colons.
I remember I think a professor told us one time, if you don't, like a semicolon is for when you don't, if you don't know if you need to use a period or a comma, so you just use a semicolon.
But which one's a semicolon? The period comma?
The period comma.
Okay,
yeah.
So then the regular colon?
Colon is like when you're... ... Yeah.
Okay, I know how to use colons where it's like, hey, the following is here.
For example.
Yeah. But it has to be like a complete sentence though, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But semicolons, because I remember emailing...
Holy shit, there's 11.
11 comma rules?
I think, hold on.
Because I remember emailing Mark for the first time.
I don't want to get in. Oh my god, this should give me a headache. I don't want to do it. All right, what?
I remember emailing Mark the first time, asking him to be on my Beardo podcast, and I haven't...
Check it out.
I'd never corresponded with him through email, and the first email he sends me, he uses a semicolon, the bullet comma.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, this guy, this fucking show off guy, but I don't know how to use it because it's supposed to be like 2 complete sentences.
Right.
I don't know.
So
I was like, oh, that's how you look smart. My mouth is dying.
That's what. No, she didn't.
Dynamite drop in money.
I like how you use your own soundbite for yourself.
TV cock.
No, that's nice too. So yeah, I miss my boy. I miss my dear boy.
He gets back soon.
He'll be on the next episode.
Will he be on the next episode?
I fucking hope. If he doesn't, maybe he had like a life-changing experience. He's like, I don't want to do podcasting anymore.
Are we ever going to take breaks for Christmas? Or do you plan on just wangering all the way through?
Sometimes we just fucking take breaks out of nowhere anyway. So I don't think it'll make much of a difference. No, I think going forward, for people that are watching us on YouTube, what's up? Don't look at the camera.
You don't even look.
I'm not
They're watching it, but then you talking to the microphone.
I'm not gonna look at the camera. I don't want them to see my face. Going forward, I've been wanting to do some switching up a little bit for the video portion of it. The podcast version's fine. They love us.
Yeah,
they're great.
Who's they?
People, fans.
Pete,
John,
Oliver.
Peter, Apollo, Mark, Luke, the Gospels of the Lord.
Lucas.
I said Luke.
Wait, can you shorten it? Is it like sacrilege? Like
it's fucking Luke in the Bible.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, so because you went to Catholic.
Yeah.
You read the shit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't read it. I've heard good things.
Well, they're all just different versions. There are 4 different not perspectives, but just.
What do you mean 4?
This fucking Testament. Gospels of the fucking Mark, Luke, Brian, and Wilson.
I thought you were talking about like the Testaments.
No. It's like you go through the 4 different peeps. Like in high school, since there was 4 years in high school, obviously we like For some. Oh, yeah, I know. I know in Australia it's like they go earlier than that or later. Australia's like 3. I don't know. There was a dude in high school that I went to high school with. It's very warranted, that one. Like my freshman year, we would read the first portion of the Gospels of the Lord.
So was it one specific class, or was it like through every class?
No, I had a religion class every year,
okay.
every semester, and they'd be different.
Uh-huh. Or was it like after school, or was it part of the curriculum?
No, it's part of the class.
Oh, okay.
So like if in our one religion class we would have that semester, we would open up a reading from like we would start from the beginning. I don't know what order it goes. I think it might have been Mark, or I don't know. But like we would start from the beginning and then go to a certain point, and wherever we left off, that's where we'd go the next class.
You mean the next year? In high
No,
school?
the next class. Like we would read the entire section.
Oh, but in the same class the next day.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Well, the next other, because we had what do you call it?
Block period.
Block period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it would just continue on, and that's literally the class. It's like Bible study.
No, because that would be like the opening of the class. And it'd be like our like warm up reading, I guess, if you will.
Then what would the main class be?
Main class, it just depends. Like there are literally classes where we learn about different religions.
Oh, so you would study like Buddhism and like
go through all that shit.
Oh, that's cool. It's so it like opens your mind more as opposed to like no, this is our world.
Yeah. And the funniest thing about it is that I hated it all so much at one point that in college I had to take one course in a sort of in a I don't know what field it would have been, but it just had to be a specific for like my requirements.
Oh yeah.
And the only class that I could find was a fucking religion course
that was available in the time you wanted.
So it was,
but you didn't want to take it.
No, it was just ironic because like I ended up taking a religion class, and I went to a Catholic school. It was pretty easy. It was pretty easy to take, but still, it was just so boring.
But is it like reading any book where you're like, hey, I read this before, so I get it, and I know
a little bit.
Or is there so much to learn from it?
I mean, there's
where it's like
4 Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. There you go.
Oh, John.
In that order. There you go. Forgot about Johnny Boy. What's that now?
There's just so much to learn about and discover. You're not really repeating the steps.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Like when I talk about the Gospels, those are like portions towards the end of the book where they're all retellings of Jesus and his upcoming, I think, not upbringing, but just his whole, the whole
life.
cross shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it true that because I know my history from Dogma, the Kevin Smith movie?
Oh, great.
That is it true that there's no story of Jesus between like 13 and 30?
I think so.
There's no.
I think that's true.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
how do you not know? You went to like Bible school. Like
I don't remember
5
fucking
years.
everything. I don't remember like a period where he went from 13 to 25. I think it does skip over all that.
Okay.
It goes from his birth to just, hey, I'm walking on water.
Really?
No.
What? No, but I think that would be like a big, like a significant thing if it's like, hey, this part of his life is missing.
Yeah.
What happened?
No idea. I don't remember a whole lot from it.
That's funny because I forgot. Well, they try to like fill in the gaps in Dogma, but I forgot what it was. But it makes sense. It's like you only care about him in his teen years. Then like your 20s don't really matter.
Yeah.
And then like when you're 30 and you're like kind of like a man.
Did you care about Caesar growing up, becoming an adult and shit?
Well, like as a kid.
But like you just want to hear about his fall.
His fall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, but like as a kid, it makes sense. Like if you see like 300 or something, and they train as warriors as children. You don't want to see him in his 20s going through like an emo phase, listening to Nirvana and shit.
No, then you get Superman Returns.
Yeah. So then you want to bring him back at 30 years old when he's like, okay, I figured life out. Here are my teachings and all that. So it makes more sense.
Yeah, I guess.
No, does it make sense?
No, it does make sense. I don't care.
You don't care about it anymore? Nah. To you, it's just a story.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's very. I don't want to offend anybody. I'm definitely.
You offended someone from the very first episode.
Oh, the Wanger show. Yeah, I liked. There was a comment on the last episode because when we were talking about atheism and shit. They're like, Cody's gone one episode. All of a sudden, everyone's atheist.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, we never talk about it though. We never because it's a very like, hey.
It's very touchy.
Yeah, it's like when you bring up politics or Trump, you're like, whoa, everyone's butthole tightens up a little bit,
Yeah.
Just like
not mine. Mine gets loose right away.
Whoa, hey. But I was waiting for like a soundbite or something.
I'm trying to look up the comments of the last one.
Oh, okay. But I mean, yeah, that was definitely one of the comments. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like we're adults. Like we're gonna we're adults. Like we're gonna talk about it. Like we're gonna talk about it. You know, because I know sometimes Cody is like, there's some subjects where Cody just doesn't want to talk about, and if you know right away he'll just be silent, and that's fine.
In Wanger shows, like past episodes when we're talking about like politics or Trump or something, like he just like checks out.
Well, yeah, and I understand because he just doesn't want to get involved with all. He doesn't want to, and like me, like I don't tweet about politics at all. Because it's just I don't.
But do you read about?
I read about it. Okay. I keep up on it as much as I can. There's just so much shit. There's so much stuff going on.
It's crazy. Every day.
Every day is something new.
But then like you get sick of it because you get like the people who are against Trump. You're like, oh, look at this guy, fucking idiot. And then you get the people who are for Trump, like he's the best.
Look,
like,
dude, I've got family members that are Trump supporters. I've got family members that aren't. You know, I got family members that have never voted. Yeah. So it's all across the spectrum.
Do you vote?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I need help from people like, what do I vote for? Just tell me what to vote for and shit. But yeah, I do. Yeah.
But so how old are you? 24, 25?
5. Okay. I'll be 26 in March.
So
send your birthday gifts.
How many times you voted? Twice? You weren't old enough for Obama. Obama was the first time.
No, I just missed it. I think I just missed his. Because he was elected in 2012, right? No, wait, no, that was his re-election. 2008. Yeah. So yeah, I missed the vote.
So you didn't vote him for 2012 either?
In 2012, I did. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
Or did you go Romney?
No, I did
Revealing.
not. No, I did not. I went for Obama. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was saying so. And then did you vote in this current?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so twice.
Yeah. I went for the Green Party. I was one of those guys. No.
I'm a Nader guy. You know where that's from?
Nader? It just sounded funny. Oh, okay.
Ryan, who's like the douchebag.
Yeah.
He's like, I voted for third party. I'm a Nader guy. I think it's Nader. Yeah. What was the last comment? Who's Christy? Says, haha, oh my God, I totally forgot about the Unforgivable YouTube video. What's that one?
That was the chicken and waffles.
Oh, bitch, get me a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries.
Yeah, she's like, bitch, you better not have no brother.
That's a real thing?
Yeah, you've never seen it?
No.
I wouldn't pull it up. But,
okay. Say like hardcore shit?
Yeah. But it's really funny. It was like one of the first YouTube videos I ever remember watching.
Really?
Yeah. It was like them and Balloon Shop.
What's Balloon Shop?
Balloon Shop. That's like the genesis of anything funny that that I love. It's just like my favorite type of humor.
What is it, just like nonsense?
It's just complete nonsense. You know who Olin Rogers is?
No.
He's a big YouTuber.
Balloon Shop. Like when you say like big YouTubers, I know nobody.
Oh, is he big? He's got millions, right?
These are 8 years ago.
Yeah, they're fucking old, dude.
Wait, he's not around anymore, though, right?
He is. He does his own stuff. He does his own like storytelling videos on his YouTube channel. But them together, like they were like a big inspiration for all the sketch shit that we did on Amateur Hour.
Oh, so it's like sketch based stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because this looks like, hey, we put a camera together and we're gonna.
Oh my God, it's like bare bones.
Yeah.
It's very
it's like interlaced and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So
damn,
it's fun stuff, dude. I would check it. Do you like Hot Rod?
No.
Oh, you don't like Hot Rod?
Well, I haven't really seen the whole thing.
Okay.
I've seen like bits and pieces.
It's kind of like similar humor.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
I
saw Good Neighbor stuff. It has some funny stuff.
Good Neighbors?
Yeah. Good. Is it
their YouTube channel?
They used to be, but now they're on SNL.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Like Beck Bennett, Kyle Mooney, and then it's crazy because like it was 3 guys that were part of Good Neighbor, and 2 of them only made it to SNL.
Wow.
The 3rd guy didn't get in.
Interesting.
But he met with the Lorne Michaels.
Ooh, speaking of that, have you seen the Jim Carrey, Andy Kaufman documentary?
I watched that.
It's fucking trippy, right?
When'd you watch it?
I watched it with my family after Thanksgiving.
Oh shit! You watched the whole thing?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I've never seen the movie. I just never had any interest in it because I mean Andy Kaufman's way before our time. But I definitely know about. Like I've seen the clip of
Mighty Mouse.
Is that the wrestler?
No. Oh, you've seen the clip of.
I've seen the what is this Lawler?
Jerry Lawler.
Jerry Lawler. Like I've seen the clip of him getting smacked on the face
on Letterman.
Yeah. So.
But you didn't know because like he was really big. Well, he was big in Taxi, which was that.
I do remember. What's funny is that I used to watch Taxi.
Oh shit!
So weird.
Yeah.
Judd Hirsch, Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid watching clips of Taxi here and there.
Like your dad was showing you that, or?
It's just I think it might have been on, and I was watching it with them. It was like that Brady Bunch, Bewitched, like all these old school fucking.
I used to watch Chico and the Man with my dad.
Oh really?
That was a good show.
What was it? Nick at Night. used to watch a lot of Nick at Night.
I used to watch Gilligan's Island all the time on Nick.
I never got into Gilligan's. I was a
my
big Brady
favorite.
Bunch fan.
Brady Bunch is cool.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone knows Brady Bunch. Like
Right.
The Marsh episode where she gets hit in the face.
It's
with
like one of the. Well, then they know that from the remake movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
parody. Those are
really
fucking
funny.
really funny.
Yeah.
Really, really funny.
And the George Glass is like a common thing. Even in Bridesmaids, like it made sense.
Right.
Like people understood it.
But yeah, it was so interesting to see because I almost like it's like you want to be mad at Jim Carrey because like why method that much?
Yeah.
Because I knew nothing about that.
That he was method in the movie.
Yeah,
I didn't know it either.
I didn't know anything about that.
That's what's sad because like the behind the scenes is much more interesting. I haven't seen the movie, but the movie like kind of came and went.
Right.
It didn't make that much money. I saw the production budget. It cost $80 million to make.
Wow.
A comedy, like a drama comedy.
Interesting.
And then it only brought back like maybe 50 million worldwide. So it wasn't a big hit, which was.
He got nominated, right? He won, right? Golden Globe.
Golden Globe, yeah. He's never been nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because obviously, as a comedy actor, it'd be a lot harder to get nominated for shit like that. But
when you look at him, like he's a movie star. Like he's so good.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I think, is like a pretty Oscar-worthy performance.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
We watched it recently yesterday. Yeah. We watched yesterday. I'm like, this is fucking amazing.
It's really great.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see him, like when he goes through, for anyone listening and or watching that doesn't know, this is the documentary of him playing Andy Kaufman for Man on the Moon. If you see Man on the Moon, you know the movie, you know the story. But like on set, he never broke character from beginning of filming to end. And Andy Kaufman played a character, I forget his name. He's got a mustache.
Tony Clifton.
So he played two versions of like Andy Kaufman.
Which was crazy because in the movie he's like, oh, I gotta. He was never referenced. He's like, Jim's not here, Andy's here. So then he's like, oh, I gotta come to set tomorrow at 5 a.m. He's like, actually, no, I don't. Tony has to come tomorrow, and you're like, but that's you though, and he didn't. But he doesn't like.
He doesn't break.
Yeah,
doesn't break at all. And it's crazy that they shot all of this stuff and it's barely coming out now.
Yeah, well, they explain that in the movie.
Do they? I don't remember.
Well, because he briefly mentioned that they shoot electronic press kits.
Oh, like, the EPKs, yeah.
Like behind the scenes stuff, just for like DVD supplemental materials or to promote the movie, whatever. And so he's like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna do it myself." Like he knew one of the camera girl was like,
she was Andy Kaufman's girlfriend.
Was it?
I think so.
The one played by Courtney Love.
Or was it? I think it is. Yeah, I think that's who it was.
So yeah, he's like, yeah, she's like a professional documentarian. Let her just follow this.
Right.
He had no idea, which makes me wonder though, like, if she wasn't shooting that, would he have been like that outrageous?
That's very true.
Or
who knows? Social experiment.
Yeah, because like he was
real social experiment.
Yeah. So like he knew cameras were on him even behind the scenes. So maybe that he was playing that up for the cameras. But if there was no one filming, would he have been in that character the whole time?
I mean, that wrestler dude, Lawler himself, like he fucking hated him.
Yeah,
he talked so much shit on him,
which is funny.
So like it's funny, but it's also like it's like right before a car is about to get hit or like a car crash, like you can't not look.
Oh yeah,
but it's just at the same time, oh, that's Jim Carrey, dude. That's. You know, that's Ace Ventura. That's Lloyd Christmas. You know, that's all these.
What do you mean?
Like that's someone that I grew up with that I've looked at, who's one of the funniest people I've ever seen on a screen, and then you see him in that version, you're like, oh fuck, dude.
Oh, so he came
off as a like, oh, I would hate that.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I get it.
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather I guess I don't know what's worse, him doing that or Jared Leto sending people rats and shit.
Yeah. See. I don't mind it. Like, be method all you want. I don't care. But as long as you're not like affecting other people around you and like interrupting their workflow, because he was interrupting not takes, but he was just like, oh, we got it, let's done. But the director Milos Forman was
like,
just
fucker, I want another one.
Yeah, he's like, let's do it. He's like, oh, Andy doesn't have time for that. And it's like, dude. And then he would like crash cars and because he had a bag over his head, which is pretty funny.
It's pretty funny,
like to see it, but like. I can't imagine like just like having to sit through that, like going through your job
Mhm.
doing that.
It's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
Even I like the part where he's like arguing with the guy who plays his father
In the movie. Yeah,
in the
yeah.
movie, and they're having an argument, and it's very real. It's very natural.
Yeah, yeah.
Then the dad kind of like leaves, and the makeup artist is crying.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, "Oh my god, you guys! It just reminded me of me and my father." And it's
Yeah.
like, "Oh fuck!" Like, so they're actually doing something there. But it's at the end, it's like, was it really all worth it?
Like the end product.
The
of
end
movie?
product.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the respectful side of it is that it was for him because it is very emotional. Because he passed away and he had a daughter. Andy Kaufman had a daughter, and
yeah.
they never met, right? So like
Yeah.
the daughter ends up. I don't want to spoil a bunch of shit. So but it gets very emotional, and it was very meaningful for Jim to do that.
Yeah.
But he's just turned into this. Sorry to interrupt, but he
No.
turned into this like weird spiritualistic like guru.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
Like
just the way he speaks.
like later on in life.
Like
or
well, his interview portions.
yeah, yeah.
It's that same thing when he was talking about what was he making fun of
What?
recently? Like was it a pageant or like models or
Oh, I didn't see that.
he was making fun of something. We talked about it on the show before.
Like in real life, Jim Carrey was making fun of.
Yeah,
something?
it's like, well, we're not really here. It's not reality or some shit like that. I forget what it was.
Or
But
he says that in the movie though. He's like, I don't believe in free will. Like,
Yeah.
like we're meant to do things. I don't like, and he goes, he's like, I'm not drinking this tea because I want to drink it. It's because my body's telling me I'm thirsty.
right.
And he gets like all this like spiritual stuff, which is like it's not crazy, but it's interesting to hear or think about, because I feel like this whole thing was Jim Carrey working out his own stuff with his father,
Right.
like through Andy Kaufman.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like cathartic to him, and it's just like therapeutic to him
Right.
to like act this out through a character as opposed to just going straight to therapy and
Yeah.
talking about it.
But it's like you said, as long as it's not affecting people. But I
Yeah.
think it was.
Yeah,
it
it
kind of was affecting a lot of people.
There was
A lot of
funny
people
part.
hated probably going to work for that
Yeah.
week.
I can't imagine being like the sound guy and like, dude, can I love you up? And, like,
Yeah.
and he's playing Tony Clifton. He's like, what do you want? Like,
Yeah.
like, get out of here. But
it was Fashion Week that Jim Carrey was kind of making fun of. Do
Was
you
it-
remember that?
No.
I think it was. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
on the red carpet where he's like, does any of this matter? Or are we really
Yeah.
here? Oh, yeah.
It was like a lot of that sort of talk.
And people were calling him a dick during that. They're like, he was a bitch to the reporter on the red carpet.
Mhm.
But he was just being honest. He's like, none of this really matters. Like, we're on the fucking red carpet celebrating bullshit. Like,
Mhm.
there's no reason for me to be here.
Yeah.
But I feel like because he got to a place where like I think he discusses in the movie too. Like there was a turning point where like he just became so successful. Like he had really nothing left to like go for.
Yeah.
So then he just saw that it's all meaningless
Right.
because he was like one of the biggest movie stars ever. He still is.
Still is. Yeah.
But
I want him to come back, do more funny shit, man.
yeah.
I mean, he did Dumb and Dumber 2, and
Yeah,
it's almost sad.
Yeah.
Because they're just so old. Like Jeff Daniels is like he does great dramatic work. Newsroom,
Yeah.
Jobs. I just watched Jobs for the first time.
He was in Jobs?
Yeah.
What was he?
He was Scully,
I don't remember.
Pepsi dude. John Scully, I think.
I don't remember that at all. I
No?
just remember Ashton Kutcher. No, I'm thinking.
You thinking of the Ash?
Yeah.
Is it
that's Steve
called
Jobs.
Jobs? Is it called Steve Jobs?
Yeah, I think
Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah, that's Michael. Michael something. What's the guy at the big dick from Shame?
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah.
Is it called Jobs or Steve Jobs? There's so many fucking Steve
yeah.
Jobs movies. It's called Steve Jobs. Excuse me. Jobs is the Ashton Kutcher one, I think.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
But so Jeff Daniels is in the Michael Fassbender
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Okay, I just remember him and then Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet's really great.
and Seth Rogen.
Yeah, John Scully plays, and then Seth Rogen plays Wozniak. Yeah.
He doesn't really look like him, but like it's just like Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Like I wish like Seth
Nothing in that movie is like any bit realist. Like I think I've heard like some specific beats are accurate and mannerisms from people.
Yeah.
But like no one's that fucking smart.
And
like no one has retorts like that
in Jobs.
in Jobs.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like
Yeah.
like the fast, quick dialogue between each other. Like nobody talks like it, but it's exciting to see it.
Yeah,
You
well,
know?
like Social Network.
It's
like
the same thing. Yeah, no one
it's
speaks
Sorkin dialogue,
like
where
this.
it's like
Yeah.
no one speaks like they pre-written their whole dialogue.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's interesting to see, and it's like it is kind of like a play where like people are just like it's great to see the actors just acting.
Do they have? Is there a play for Jobs? I'm surprised there isn't.
Probably.
Because it's all in a stage and all backstage. It's just all conversation.
Oh yeah. It's like between like 3 keynote speeches, right? Where like the Apple came out, the computer, and then the iPhone. And
Yeah, it was the I think the iMac. No, the iMac was last. The second one was that next program
the
shit.
failed one.
The failed one.
Yeah.
And then the first one was just it was just the Mac. Yeah, it was the regular Mac.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't do the iPhone yet?
No, that one wasn't in the movie. No.
If you want to see like the original story, see like I think it's
Like
called
documentary.
No. It'd be interesting to see that, but there's like a movie called Pirates of Silicon Valley.
Okay.
I think that's called. It's like from like the 90s.
Okay.
Like the guy who Noah Wiley plays Steve Jobs, but the guy Michael C. Hall or
Michael C. Hall.
Anthony
C. Hall?
Anthony Michael Hall. One of those guys.
Anthony Michael
the
Hall
one from like
from
Pity and Pink and all those.
Pity and Pink?
Pretty in Pink.
In Breakfast Club? Okay.
Yeah. Is
Okay,
that Anthony or is that Michael?
Michael C. Hall is Dexter.
Okay, so that's Anthony Michael Hall.
Anthony Michael Hall.
Okay,
yeah.
he plays Bill Gates.
Ooh,
in
interesting.
Pirates.
Microsoft.
Yeah, so it's like interesting to see like the competition between the two, and like how Xerox was a huge player in the story.
Yeah.
But and then you kind of see like Steve Jobs didn't really do much because he wasn't like a programmer.
Oh yeah, and they bring that up in the movie.
Yeah.
I like the way that, and this is so dated too. This movie came out.
Which one?
Steve Jobs. It came out in like 2015, and I barely saw it this weekend for the first time.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, that's why I was like talking it up because I'd never seen it.
Yeah. But yeah, he's not a coder. He doesn't really know.
No,
much.
yeah,
he's just like an idea man.
They kind of they made him seem like a dick, but you didn't hate him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like he was, which is good.
He was like passionate,
yeah,
but you know,
but you
had
need
flaws.
You need that for like to run a company like that to like push the envelope, to be the asshole and be like, no, you're gonna fucking finish this on time.
Yep.
Because no one, like a CEO can be like, well, if you get to it, you get to it. You know, like deadline doesn't really matter. It's like, no, we need that shit like done now, or else you get the fuck out of here. I can buy another one of you. So you need to be kind of a dick.
Yeah.
To be like head of any company.
It's very interesting.
But in the Ashton Kutcher movie, they just like kissed his ass the whole time.
Really?
Like
it's not good. No, I never saw it. No.
They just made it seem like he was like the second coming of Christ.
Oh.
And it's like there was this line where I was just like, really? Where like a group of programmers are working on something and they see something in the corner like, oh Jesus, like just like scared. And then Ashton Kutcher comes up. He's like, nope, it's Steve.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm like, oh fuck off.
All right. All right. Okay.
And like he was a visionary, but he's just, and then he didn't take care of his daughter, which was like interesting in the movie too.
Yeah. That was very interesting.
Yeah. So it's like
Lisa.
Yeah, and then it was like a failed computer. Yeah.
Boy. Yeah. But, that Fassbender hung like a horse.
Yeah. He does good work. Is he Oscar nominated? He's a great actor.
He was nominated for that.
For that one?
I think he was, yeah. He has to have been.
Yeah. Fassbender and Kate were nominated.
I would have nominated fucking everybody for that. I would imagine he won the screenplay for that too.
No, it was only for Steve Jobs.
Yeah,
no,
nominated for screenplay.
It was only those two.
Wow,
actor and leading actress and supporting.
Sorkin has his first movie coming out this year too.
Yeah, it looks cheesy. Molly's Game.
I've heard it's good.
Really?
I've heard it's really good.
Okay, because I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, really? Like,
well, I like this time of the year. I like this where the screeners are getting passed around and stuff. I want to. I saw Killing a Sacred Deer over the weekend.
Talk about it. You want to spoil it, or can we talk about it?
I don't want to spoil it.
Come on, you can't talk about the movie without spoiling it.
I don't know. I feel like at this point.
Yeah.
All right, fine. If you're listening, sorry, we're gonna spoil Killing of Sacred Deer.
We'll do a time code. It's like 40 minutes right now.
It's 40 minutes. Okay, you got to tell me when to do the time code because I'm doing the graphics and shit.
Are we going straight?
Audio only listeners, just skip over in like 5 minutes. We'll go really quickly. Okay, and Killing a Sacred Deer. It's not as good as The Lobster. Lobster's way better. Did you watch it?
I haven't seen Lobster yet.
Okay, I let you borrow it, but you didn't watch it. I like the tone. I like the atmosphere. I like the style. It's very Kubrick and Hitchcockian.
Yeah.
Hitchcockian. And I just did the what was the point?
It was really slow.
What was the point?
And I feel like it was kind of like jerking you off to like a huge climax.
Literally, she jerks someone off at one point.
I think I mentioned that. I was
Did you really?
There was 2 jerk off scenes.
Was there 2? I don't remember. But like everyone's great, but everyone plays robots. Like everyone's just it's very the way they're talking is like, do you want to go to this? You want to go to the store? Yeah, I guess so. What do you want? I want an ice cream. Okay. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like it's straightforward, but I liked it.
I liked it because it was so weird. And
Yeah.
like the whole movie was weird down to the dialogue where it's like, I just started my period. I
like,
have more body hair than
Everyone's
you. Can I
just
see your
so
body hair?
upfront about everything,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like they live in a fantasy world,
Yeah.
where everything awkward and out of the ordinary
Yeah, yeah.
is okay and exceptional.
Uh-huh.
The only person that felt human to me was the friend, the detective from the night of.
I haven't seen the night of.
Oh,
The
one who
friend
was
of-
getting jerked off.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He was kind of like the voice of reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the only person that felt like a human. Even
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the kids and shit felt unrealistic,
Robotic.
robotic.
So, but they're not like that in The Lobster because I feel like because this guy wrote and directed both of these movies.
A lobster, they're sort of like that, but it works toward it's more humorous. There's a more humorous. It's a dark humor,
Yeah.
dark comedy for sure, but there's a lot more funny moments. This one is like there are moments like I laughed at some portions, but I was like, oh, should I have
That's
laughed
what I was
at that? Like when the girl gets up.
Yeah.
And then she sits back down. The kid tries to get up, and he falls off the bed.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny, but I don't know if they were playing for that.
Yeah, my girlfriend laughed at that point too,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Should I be laughing right now?"
But my biggest thing, I was like, it was like one of the first times where I actually wanted an explanation behind things, and I
Yeah.
never want that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never want because you reveal the monster, it's not scary anymore. But
Yeah.
like I wanted to know the reasoning why or how this kid was able to
To
make
deal
the
with it.
two kids fucking paralyzed and bleed from their eyes and shit.
And almost like pretty
Almost
much
die.
Yeah, yeah,
Because even at one point when she's on the phone with him,
yeah.
she stands up and sits back down, and I was like, what was how did she do that?
Because he allowed her to.
Yeah, that was the thing. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, is it him? Did he poison him? At one point, this is fucking ludicrous.
Yeah.
At one point, I swear to God, I thought it was a retelling of the Amityville Horror.
I haven't seen that.
Because it was one because it was their bedroom. Nicole Kidman and Colin Farrell. Their bedroom. There were these two windows up the top that
like
looked like the eyes
Yeah, yeah.
from the Amityville, like the famous Amityville Horror. I was like, oh fuck, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And then tying them all up, the gun, like
At the very end.
At the very end, I was like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, is this gonna end it off with the thing? And then even the kid Martin,
Yeah.
he kind of looked like the one ghost kid that people have like said that's real, but it was faked and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So I was like, oh
So-
fuck, but it wasn't that at all.
No, but that I thought that kid was great.
He was great.
Yeah.
He was great.
I feel like if anything gets nominated, he should be nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
I would think so. Yeah.
I don't feel like he will because this movie's kind of not like.
It's doing okay.
Like,
It was
but
like a 2.8 million budget,
Yeah.
and I made 2.2 something. So
But
it's like for an indie film, I guess.
I talked to JTE about it, and we were both like, we were kind of underwhelmed by it. Like, it's not
I
like
don't know if I was underwhelmed. I guess I was. Yeah.
because it's not like I expected. Like it is. It's like it's literally like jerking you off, pretending like it's gonna be like this. Like the last scene is incredible. You're like, oh my god, they're really gonna do this.
It's like borderline funny, but it's also like, oh, you are just so tense because you
Yeah.
don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So like there is like that payoff or that climax, but I feel like it needed some throughout the movie just to like lighten it up and like.
Give us something.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know. Yeah.
So I feel like it wasn't like completely there, but I enjoyed it.
I want more movies like this. Just a little bit more of like a,
Yeah.
pah, like a
Yeah.
little punch.
But like how you were saying, like they didn't really set up the rules
No.
of the kid and like how this is
The
happening.
logic is out the window. So
Yeah.
it's like, why should I care for this if I don't know the consequences of it?
But it's like, I think they say like, why does that matter though? Like if
Oh, you're really off frame. Oh,
yeah,
I guess you don't care. You
Yeah.
don't care.
it's fine. But it's like, why does it matter? Why do the rules matter? Just go with it.
Yeah, it's true.
But as an audience member, you're thinking like, how's he gonna get out of this? Like, what can he do? Like, if he kills the kid, like, what happens? Like, does that like break the curse? Or
Yeah.
some shit? You start thinking like these.
And then even like the last shot where they're at the diner and he's there and they just kind of look and then walk away. I was like, okay.
yeah,
That's
Interesting.
kind of unsettling.
Yeah.
I liked Alicia Silverstone.
yeah.
Like that was I didn't recognize her.
Oh, you didn't know it
I
was
didn't
her
know it
right
was her
away?
at first, and I
Oh.
saw her. I was like, "Oh shit,
I was
cool!"
like, yeah.
I like the
Someone-
overture at the beginning too.
Yeah,
That was
played-
cool.
It's a very Kubrickian movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
But someone on Twitter mentioned like the Alicia Silverstone scene was hilarious, and I was like, was it supposed to be hilarious?
It was weird.
It's just weird. Where she's
Yeah.
like, you have soft hands. Can I see
Yeah.
your hands? You have
Mhm.
soft hands. It's like, oh, okay, I get it, but it's like, it was just more unsettling and more uncomfortable than
Yeah.
like funny.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're definitely interesting. Like someone asked me on Twitter, if they hated The Lobster, should they not even bother with this?
Probably.
I don't know because they're completely different movies.
Oh, okay.
Like style, like you can definitely tell that it was the same director, but this goes. It's like a psychological thriller. People are asking if I think it's horror. Another person tweeted me saying, or asking if they thought it was horror, and it's not a horror.
No, there's nothing scary about it. It's just like, oh my god, like, because then you have to think like, how would you be in that situation where you have to kill a member of your family?
I hate to bring it up. It reminded me a lot of Mother.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. How?
It's just like the experience of it. It reminded me of it a little bit, and even like the implications of behind everything that was happening. I was like, okay, is there some kind of bigger meaning behind all of this? Is there something that I'm missing?
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely wasn't on the nose like Mother was. But
like how you say, it is an experience. Like the director is kind of like playing along with you and like telling you how to feel.
Yeah, like I tweeted, like I want more movies like this.
Yeah,
I just wish it was. I don't want to say I wish it was handled better because I think he made a well-crafted film.
Yeah,
or movie, one of the two.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
But it's like no one could have made that movie
but him.
Yeah.
So, and I respect the shit out of that. It's not. I don't think it's gonna make my top 10 list, but I don't think I'm ever gonna see it again.
Yeah,
I don't think I need to see it again. And a lot of people were like that with The Lobster.
Okay.
They were, but I think that one has enough gems in it and a lot of humorous moments that I could watch that one a couple of times.
The Lobster.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but like with Mother too, like I can't just like sit down and watch Mother. Like I have to like get in the right mindset, and I'm afraid to watch it again because I know it, and will it ruin the whole experience for me because I know the whole thing?
I don't know. A lot of the times, it makes for a different experience. What's the time code? We're gonna stop talking about that. Spoilers.
46 minutes.
All right, exactly on the dot. Boom. Right back at you. Did you see Justice League?
I haven't seen it yet.
Good.
I'm probably gonna watch it tomorrow.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, you really? Oh, good. Okay.
I want to because there's now like how you said there's like it's the end of the year. There's so many good movies out. I saw 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
You son of a bitch! I want to see it. I know. I need to see it.
It's hilarious. It's sad. It's like
everything.
Probably my favorite movie of the year.
Oh wow. Okay.
But
you saw the other director's works in Bruges.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my god!
I was afraid of. Because I didn't want to, because you showed me Denis Villeneuve stuff.
All right, fair enough.
I didn't want to be like, oh, that's his trademark, and that's this, and that's like his style.
Interesting.
I didn't want to see, because I saw like Denis Villeneuve Prisoners and Sicario, and I was like, oh, this is his style of movie making.
Did you end up seeing Arrival?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh my god, you gotta get on that shit. And Enemy. You might like Enemy. I think you might actually like Enemy a lot.
It's a trippy movie.
It's a trip.
Okay.
It's a really good trip.
Yeah. But I didn't want to see In Bruges, and I didn't want to see
Seven Psychopaths.
Yeah, because I don't want to see like, oh, this is his sense of humor.
Okay.
And this is what.
Well, good. Now that you've seen that movie, I'm gonna let you borrow those movies. Do some homework. You're gonna watch those two.
You have both those movies?
Yes. They're that fucking good.
I got to see In Bruges because I hear great things about In Bruges.
My girlfriend got me In Bruges because she really wanted me to see it. She kept going like, "You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it." I'm like, "Okay, fine." And then I finally watched. She's like, "Oh fuck, that's a really good movie." Both Colin Farrell. Yes, in both of them.
Wait. In Colin Farrell, both of what?
In Bruges and Seven Psychopaths.
He's in Seven Psychopaths?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought that was like a Sam Rockwell thing.
It's Sam Rockwell as well. Rockwell. Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sam.
I like Seven Psychopaths a little bit more, but In Bruges is great.
See, I don't know.
You don't know anything about them?
No.
Good. But go in completely blind, and they're great. Because you said 3 billboards is funny, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to say think that humor because I don't know what that movie is really about. I haven't even seen anything on it.
It's dark humor, but it's like it's just like adult humor. Like it's just like, hey,
I think you're gonna love Seven Psychopaths and In Bruges.
You call this kid a pussy because he won't stand up to his mom or some shit. Like it
sounds about right.
Yeah.
And Sam Rockwell's great in the movie.
In
3 billboards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like he should be nominated for Best Supporting.
Wow.
I feel like I'm going like on my list. He should be in Best Supporting, like for sure, and for sure Frances McDormand for Best Actress.
I can see that. I can definitely see it.
I haven't
seen the movie, but I can just it seems like one of those movies.
Fucking fantastic because she can do the. If you've seen the trailer at all,
nope. Don't
like,
say it. I don't want to know.
No, in the trailer, like, you can tell like she goes from that hardcore like this is my fucking billboard, like you're gonna find the fucking killer of my daughter, or else I'm gonna beat your ass. Like she can go from that to just like heart wrenching like, oh my god, my daughter's gone. Like. It's just like the way she like flips the switch. She's fantastic in the movie.
Well, I'm gonna let you borrow those. I'd say watch In Bruges first because that came out before. And then he did Seven Psychopaths, so do that. I prefer Seven Psychopaths a little bit more. I think Sam Rockwell is the standout in that movie.
Okay.
Like You couldn't nominate him for Oscar worthy in
You
that
couldn't?
one. Like, it's just it's so fucking wild.
Oh, okay.
He's wild in that movie.
No,
But he's hysterical.
in Three Billboards, he's pretty subdued, but he's like the guy. He's not. He could be like the stereotypical like drunk cop,
Okay.
but
He
his
does
heart.
that though. Like he takes stereotypical roles,
Yeah.
but he just Sam Rockwell's it.
Yeah.
Like what's the summer one?
Oh, the way back.
The Way
It's a
Back.
fantastic
He's
movie.
so good.
Yeah.
He's so good in that movie.
Oh, I bawled my eyes out in that movie.
Oh, the end
Yeah.
gets me every time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I first saw it, and then like the opening scene, the movie where it's like Steve Carell's like, "You're more like a 3." Like, out of
It
10?
sets the tone.
I'm like,
It's one of the first times where like Steve Carell, I think that might have been the same year he did Foxcatcher. No, Foxcatcher might have been 2014, way back, maybe 2015, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't remember, but like Sam Rockwell started taking those darker roles and going to a darker. It was one of the first times that I like hated him.
Steve Carell.
Yeah,
yeah.
I hate.
But that's the thing. Like when I first saw it, like I didn't want to hate him because I think he just left The Office around that point.
Oh, sorry. Way back was 2013. Foxcatcher might have been
2015.
2014. So he did way back, and
Yeah.
who knows when he shot him, but he
But
started taking those darker roles.
But I didn't want to hate Steve Carell. So when he's like I think you're like a 3 out of 10, like as a person. I didn't want to be like, oh my God, you're a dick.
No, that's exactly what I like. I was
Yeah.
like, that's not Michael Scott anymore.
Yeah.
Michael Scott's dead.
Yeah.
He's gone. He gone.
But that is a fantastic movie because like the Sam Rockwell takes the place of his father. It's like his father figure is like, oh my God, it's
a really good movie.
It's really good, really well written by and directed by Jim Rash and Nat Faxon.
Oh yes,
Jim Rash was the dean from Community.
Oh okay.
And they wrote The Descendants with
like that movie
with Alexander Payne.
Alexander Payne. His new movie looks great.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
Downsizing.
But
I saw the trailer for
yeah.
that when seeing Killing. I saw the trailer for that and Lady Bird.
Lady Bird.
I've been wanting to see that because I've been hearing a lot of talk about it.
It has
so.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow, that's great.
Which is like broke records of like how many like reviews and still have 100%.
No,
I gotta see
that Rotten Tomatoes that was corrupt. They
Yeah.
don't like DC movies at all.
I mean, it really affects the box office, like 100%.
I mean, shit.
Nah, 100% is not going to.
The movie only made $500 million in its like second weekend, dude, worldwide.
Justice League.
It's bombing. That movie's bombing, dude.
I was thinking of seeing Justice League because tomorrow's or not tomorrow, but like Tuesdays are $5.
That's the thing, though. It's like I keep every time it's brought up in conversation, I like sigh, but it's not because I hate it.
Hey, what?
Justice League. I didn't hate. Like, there's fun to be had with it.
I just hear it's disappointing.
It's like
blah.
I think the reason why it's disappointing is like if we didn't have the Avengers, and I'm sorry, like Marvel, DC, blah, but it's like motherfuckers, one did it right, the other one's struggling. So it's just you gotta live with it.
Yeah.
And DC fans will back it up no matter what. This is great that we talk about this stuff so later in the show that they're not gonna see it.
No, they don't pay attention.
They don't care. But you know, people, if you like Justice League, good on you. Good. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Not my cup of tea. Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, since you guys are saying it's so disappointing, like, there's so many other good movies that I'd rather see. I'm probably gonna see Lady Bird before that.
Probably. Yeah. And that's the thing. I tweeted about it too because and we'll go to Twitter questions right now. Speaking of which.
Yeah.
I tweeted what's there to fucking say about Justice League? Like
what hasn't already been said.
That hasn't already been said. And the one big takeaway I said from it was if you're coming out of that movie saying, well, it wasn't bad as insert this movie.
Yeah.
It's like, is that how you really want to come out of a film and say it wasn't as bad as? Yeah. It's like, oh, it's better than Suicide Squad, but it's like that's your standard now.
Yeah.
Like, are your expectations there? Just like the movie for what it is. Don't compare it to anything else. Even though I just compared it to the Avengers, but I'm saying like I didn't go into that movie thinking, this is gonna be better than the Avengers. This is gonna be worse than the Avengers. It's just like I hope this is a fun superhero film.
Well, you can't not like with all the information you have as a moviegoer. You
true.
Can't just be like, oh, what are the Avengers?
Yeah.
When you see like the similarities between it,
Mm-hmm.
you can't be like, oh, this is its own movie.
Well,
I've never seen anything.
Justice League does the exact same plot as Man of Steel.
Oh, really?
Pretty much.
I saw Man of Steel, but I haven't seen Justice League, so I don't know.
It's So
and then like a huge destruction of the world at the end.
Not really. They really set it out to like there's not a lot of people in this area. There's only a small few.
They did on Batman v Superman. Let's take it to that other, but we're gonna evacuate everybody over here just so we know, like nobody's dying.
That's I rewatched Batman v Superman, just trying it again. Like maybe it'll click this. It's like every time I watch Blade Runner, like maybe it'll click.
Oh, you don't like Blade Runner?
Nah,
no,
just didn't click.
It's so boring.
I
Batman
watched
v Superman, not Blade Runner.
Blade Runner is boring.
Some parts.
Yeah. The sceneries, zoom in.
In Blade Runner,
yeah,
it's like
enhance.
Enhance.
Come on, buddy. Come
it's
on.
Like
pace,
10 minutes.
Pace.
Yeah.
No. I tried watching the Ultimate Edition because everyone's like, oh, the theatrical cut, but the Ultimate Edition. And I tried watching. I was like, I watched like 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I was just about to get to the final battle scene. I'm like, I'm so bored right now, and I'm supposed to be at the most exciting part. I'm like, I'm done.
You just want it to be over because it's a slog in the mud. It's so boring,
and it pisses me off because there's ideas. There's certain part. I'm like, take this, flesh this part out, take this person out. Like they don't need Wonder Woman in that movie. They didn't need her.
No,
they did not need Wonder Woman. That was so shoehorned in there.
Or all those origins of
or any Justice League stuff. Just like. But you can't have a movie where Batman fights Superman and that's it.
Yeah.
Like you have to have a villain.
It
was even the same thing with like Civil War too. It's like, why couldn't Iron Man and Cap just fight each other? Why couldn't they be each other's enemies? Why did we have to have
everybody?
Zemo, like be a villain?
Yeah. Which is pretty dumb because it's called Batman v Superman, but they make up like 2/3
Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, so it's like Batman v Superman. At this time code in 2 hours and 45 minutes in, we're gonna be Dawn of Justice.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 movies and 3 movies in one.
Yep. Someday they'll
it'll be good.
not that it'll be good. Someday they'll just like I think we're starting to get into this period of superhero. Like Deadpool, I think changed the game.
How?
By taking the fatigue of superhero films and making it different because it was rated R. And then we get Logan.
Logan was fantastic.
Next year we're getting the first possible superhero horror film, which is X-Men: The New Mutants.
I didn't know that.
Did you see the trailer?
No. There's a trailer for it?
There's a trailer for it, dude.
I didn't know that.
Dude, I watched this trailer because I just don't care.
Yeah.
The only time I watch trailers unless I'm in the theater and I specifically don't want to watch it is if I just don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about this. I didn't care. And I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, fuck. They're going like full Carrie, like horror thriller type shit. It looks very interesting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I got to watch that one.
So watch that trailer. Yeah. It's a great teaser.
No, but all these there's a lot of great movies coming out, so I'm excited for
Dude,
the rest.
I'm sorry, we are going to get to Twitter right now, but I looked at the 2018 release date list. Listen to this. Hold on, I'm going to look it up right now.
Wait, for superheroes or
no,
for
just movies in general.
Okay.
Okay. And say what you will. Obviously, like the January movies are for the most part, but there's a lot of Oscar films that are limited in December that are released worldwide. So you got Molly's Game, which is Aaron Sorkin's first directed movie. The Post, Steven Spielberg. It's
is that Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks, the newspapers, and Meryl Streep, I think, is in it too.
Wait, Ready Player One isn't coming out before that? I thought.
No, that's coming out in summer.
I thought that was his next.
I think
movie.
it's summer. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he shot this one fast, I think.
This guy.
Now, Insidious has a 4th movie coming out.
Great.
Woof. But I found out that the director of this film, this found footage horror film, The Taken of Deborah Logan, is directing it, and I love that found footage movie. It's a great found footage horror film. Maybe.
No,
So that's even January has the Maze Runner, the Death Cure.
Did that die out with like the 3rd one?
This is the 3rd one.
Oh.
I like the first one a lot. I never saw the second one.
I didn't see any of them.
February has the new Cloverfield movie.
There's another one?
Yeah, the God Particle. It's supposed to be like in space. That's all I know about it. It looks great. Is that it for Annihilation?
That looks great. That's in January though?
That's in February.
Oh, okay.
So March has the Strangers sequel, which I don't know if that's gonna be good. I didn't see the trailer.
Really?
But a Wrinkle in Time.
Ooh, have you seen the trailer for that?
Doesn't look great.
No.
But I like Ava DuVernay. I like her a lot.
DuVernay, yeah. Yeah,
So-
but then you're like, oh, that's Oprah wearing eyeliner.
And I like Mindy Kaling too. Tomb Raider, Pacific Rim, Ready Player One comes out in March. So damn,
I'm really excited for Ready Player One.
It looks great. A Quiet Place.
What's that?
John Krasinski and Emily Blunt's movie.
He directed?
He directed, and they're both starring in. I saw the trailer for that. I didn't mean to. It was in the theater. Looks awesome. X-Men, New Mutants. Rampage, actually, kind of, yeah, whatever. Okay.
What's Rampage?
Rock, the
yeah.
monsters and shit. I can. It'll be good popcorn fun. Super Troopers 2, I actually don't really care, but, whatever.
Did you see the trailer for that?
No.
I forgot what movie I was watching. I think the last 3 Billboards, it premiered the trailer. I was like, oh, this is kind of funny.
Yeah. So who knows?
But it looks like a direct-to-DVD. Funny.
All right. In May, Avengers Infinity War. Slender Man. Oh, my God.
Ooh.
Solo, a Star Wars movie? That comes out in May? Holy shit. I
That's
thought that came out.
next.
I guess it comes out in May.
That's next
June, Deadpool 2. June's stacked. June has Deadpool 2. Ocean's 8, I think the all-female led Ocean's 11
Yeah.
remake, sequel, retelling. I don't know what it
I
is.
don't know what it is.
The Incredibles 2.
I can't do this. Yeah. Okay.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. And, Soldado, the
What's
sequel to Sicario.
Oh, okay.
Sicario. Am I going to try it?
Soldado.
July, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Mamma Mia, Mission Impossible 6. August, The Predator. Scarface. Is that real? I don't know if that's real. Whatever.
I don't know.
I guess that's it so far. But, you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of good movies.
Yeah, but what about the movies coming out now?
What do you mean?
There's still all the movies coming out for the Oscar season this season. I got to see what were we just talking about? The Lady Bird. I really got to see that. I got to see Lady Bird.
Disaster Artist. That comes out this weekend.
I thought that was in December.
No, that comes out this weekend.
Disaster
Well,
Artist
it is December.
No, but I thought it was like the end of December.
No.
No fucking way. I'm seeing that this weekend.
Mhm.
I was so
I
excited.
heard it's great.
You haven't seen The Room though, right?
No. I might try to watch it right before.
You should just see like the highlights of The Room.
Yeah.
Like,
I know most of them, though.
Oh, it's limited. This.
It's playing at ArcLight Hollywood.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I'm fucking going
Yep.
to that movie.
So
I'm so
there's a
excited for
shit
that
ton of
movie.
times for that one, too. So let's do some Twitter questions. Get the hell
Wait.
out of
Let
here.
me finish. I got to see I, Tonya, which is the Tanya Harding movie with.
Yeah. Margot Robbie.
Yeah, that looks hilarious. I've seen the trailer like 3 times because in every movie. Call Me by Your Name is supposed to be really good.
I heard good things.
Yeah, and Molly's Game. I don't know if I'll see that. And I hear
It's
the
working, man.
the Florida Project is supposed to be pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I think the same peeps that were behind
is that
Tangerine.
Yeah.
Tangerine, Florida.
These guys.
All right. Dude, Jersey Shore cast to reunite for MTV Revival Series. Wow, they must be really out of money.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Ready for Twitter questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here
Let's
we
do a
go.
couple
This one comes
rapid
from
fire these ones.
Delisha Renee.
Alicia, what up?
She says, you may have answered this one already, but what is the worst job you've ever had?
I've only had like 3.
Yeah.
There's one that I really
hated your job.
well. There's one I just don't want to talk about. It's a different company that I worked for before.
The nail company?
No. They were great.
Mhm.
I mean, there's some people that I wasn't a fan of, but
Yeah.
I left them for like a month to work for another website.
Oh, okay.
And
Didn't work out.
No, the boss was a fucking asshole.
Ooh.
Dick.
Fucking
Never
asshole.
got paid for it.
And
Talk
never
about
got paid at all?
Never got paid
Oh,
for it.
shit.
Yeah, not a fan of them. But found my ground. Went back to the nail place. They allowed me to come back. And
You were
then-
like, fuck off, guys.
no, I'm a firm believer of not burning bridges
Yeah,
unless you're like a fucking asshole,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I know that I'm never gonna work with you again.
Ah.
There's some specific people, but I
Yeah.
don't want to say not yet.
In 2010, I was a census taker.
Huh?
You know what those guys are?
They just go around asking people, "Hey, do you like trees?" I don't know.
No. They don't care about if you
Like a
like
census, but like you get a
No, because like every 10 years you get in the mail like a census saying like how many people live here.
oh
Just
okay
the general statistics like male, female,
yeah
between ages
Huh.
18 and 24. So people that don't fill that out, we go to their house and kind of force them to fill it out. Say, hey, you didn't fill this
Oh.
out. Can I do it real quick?
I thought you would like go to door like, "Hey, do you like the mail?"
No.
Check.
No, it's
Next.
Like, it's for important purposes, like for tax reasons or for like public parks. So like,
Interesting.
hey, this community has a certain amount of kids. We can put all this money into public parks or whatever. So it's for
And you hated that?
well, they hate it because the people who didn't fill it out, it's like mail, like voting by ballot, mail
Oh,
ballot.
yeah.
So like you do that so you don't have to do it. So if you don't want to vote by mail or something, if you don't want to fill out the census thing, like you're not going to do it if someone comes and bugs you about it.
Right.
And I literally like go to their door and like nobody answers their door anymore.
No.
So and then they get all fishy. They're like, why do you need to know my name?
Yeah.
Like, why do you need to know how
Pretty
old
much
I am?
anytime you deal with people in a job is going to be the worst.
Yeah, customer service.
Customer
in general.
service is just going to
But
suck
it's like
balls.
because, and then I don't know if like people are like, oh, are you the man? Like, why do you need to know how many kids I have here?
It's like, lady, you're getting paid minimum for this. Just tell me the fucking name.
I don't give a shit like what you do. Like,
Yeah.
fucking just, just tell me. I'll fill out the number. Like, I don't even need your name. But I was off. I lasted like a few months.
Shocker.
What is Eric S says, did you have any unrealistic but fun things you wanted to be when you were younger? For example, I always wanted to be a pirate.
Okay, go Rillo.
Yeah.
Hey, pirate, that's not a bad career. Just stealing shit.
Is it a career though?
I mean, I think like every little boy wants to be an astronaut, but
that's like the general thing. I don't really care.
there was a period where I wanted to be a paleontologist.
Oh,
and then
I Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it was a little bit of Jurassic Park, and then when I was younger, I would read a lot of dinosaur books.
Oh, okay.
A lot of dinosaur books. But
I had a friend that was really into dinosaurs. We kind of made fun of her.
Jeez.
But like you were just like into it. Like you knew like the source or like the names.
Well, I knew I couldn't be a paleontologist because I could barely even say paleontologist. So
why? Like you didn't think?
No, I'm joking. I'm just because dinosaur names are hard to fucking say.
But like you didn't think like a career path in it.
Nah.
There was a career thing.
I don't know how much do they make good money. I mean,
well, like I'm sure you get grants from scientists.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, most of them are probably like professors, and then they do that, and then they go dig for dinosaurs and shit.
What's the thing?
Anthropologist? Yeah.
Where you like live amongst the people and like study their worlds. It's kind of interesting.
It's interesting for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to know the culture and
and
everything, but
yeah, but I didn't really have one when I was like.
That was really it. I always wanted to be a writer, like novelist.
Yeah.
That's something I'm trying to work on. So
you writing
again.
You're writing back in it. Do you do your morning pages?
No. I don't have time in the morning, but I find time. The past few days have been like nice. Oh shit, here we go. Like I'm getting excited because otherwise it's just sitting there.
What?
Like the writing. It's just like it's not gonna be made if I don't do anything.
Oh yeah, but who cares if it gets made at all? You're still writing.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to be made. That's the thing though. That's the good thing about like the digital age is that I could self-publish it.
Yeah. But you can't go in expecting it to be like you just have to like do it and
just fucking do it and see where it goes.
This quote the Raven says, any characters you really like that were in a bad movie? Mine was Liv Schreiber as Sabretooth in the Wolverine. X-Men Origins Wolverine.
God, characters that I liked in movies I hate and didn't.
I don't know. That one I have to. I read that before and I kind of had to like think about it, but
I liked what's his name? Fucking what's his face from Mother?
Javier
Bardem.
He's great.
He's great in the movie.
It's not a bad movie. It's an incredible movie.
Well,
we'll see. Come Oscar season, nominated for 6 Oscars.
I don't think that movie's gonna get touched. That movie will.
I know. I wish. I don't think at least Jennifer Lawrence for Best Actor. I hope so.
Okay.
But maybe Best Cinematography, like technical stuff.
I can see
really
that.
Technically well made.
Even editing too. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
that one's a hard one. Next question.
Cody guests. Battery exhausted.
All right, well, we'll end it there. Thank you so much for this for watching or listening to this episode of the Wanger Show. We're gonna go out with a bang here on the logo. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel, like us on Facebook. Jesus Christ, like the video as well. If you're on iTunes only, oh my God, I'm dying. If you're on iTunes only, thank you so much for appreciating us. We appreciate you. It's late. I'm tired. It's Wednesday. Ready for the weekend. Check out our shape behind the scenes video that just went up on Monday. That'll be in the link description down below. If you're on YouTube, so check it out. You can find me on Twitter at Cops15. You can find this sucker at Schmo's Beardo. Don't be a Beardo. Check that out too. He's got a new episode with some dude. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Ooh, that's like 2 times in a row. God, this episode's gonna suck to edit. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? No, me neither. Oh, yeah. Hey, by the way. And
Oh, good for you.
good one. Christian Slater. Nice.